Greetings and hello. Today I am going to show you that the single acoustic guitar player, your marital status is none of my business, can too play Tool's Schism, but not before I take just a moment to thank the following people for signing up for the Patreon supporter of the Cause Club. Ray Griffuin, Sporknoggin, now my life is complete, Peter Moon, no relation to Jimmy Moon, and Scott Jones. Thank you very, very, very much for your support. And if you would like to find out what that's all about, the link will be in the description. I want to be very clear with you and tell you what this video is not. This is not an exhaustive dissection of all the time signature changes that happen in your average Tool song. And of course in this song as well, that would be a 48-minute long video, and that's not the point here. What this is I want to take out all the pieces that I would use if I was sitting around the campfire and someone said, hey, play Schism. If we get a time signature wrong, just do what's natural. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to care. That said, tune yourself to drop D. And of course, the first step in any campfire version is to take any signature pieces of the song that aren't played on the guitar and play them on the guitar, including this mostly bass intro. I say mostly bass because the bass is playing 2 notes and a guitar is playing 1. So there's 3 notes, and we're going to play 2 of them, so you're at my mercy as to which ones were chosen. Also, when I play these, the low now D string is going to be ringing out the whole time. So start with A5, D8. Then we want A8, D7, up to 10s, and up to A13, D12. The second half starts on both 8, then it's 8-7, up to 10s, and 12s. For the mostly bass intro. Then, of course, comes the 100% bass riff, and I'm going to make use of this low now D string to kind of fill things out a little bit. Pluck your always D string, and then you're going to hammer onto 10, and then hammer onto 12. So 1 pluck, 3 notes. Now G10, open low string, G9, open low string. That's the first half. The second half is exactly the same, but after that we're going to play G12 and our open low string. Whole thing. Over and over again. If you're feeling frisky and you want to play the harmony that the guitar does come in with eventually, it's the exact same finger pattern, same plucking pattern, and same strings, but it's on the 3rd and 5th frets. If you want to mix it up. Now we're into the verse, and this is really the only section where I did what I would call campfiring, turning kind of the melody, etc. into just a bunch of chords, and it's all about D minor. So give D minor a strum, then take your pointer finger off, back on, back off, and then we want the E string 3rd fret. That's, I know the pieces fit, right? That's the first half. For the second half, we're going to start with D minor, finger off, back on, back off, and then from here, your ring finger is going to go down to the 2nd fret, and then back up to D minor. Here's your verse. That over and over and over again. There comes a point where his melody kind of leaves that, but it still works if you play that, and people are singing the song, it still works. By the way, that melody is all about one of my very favorite scales. It's called the harmonic minor scale. A normal D minor scale would be starting on the open D string, open, 2, 3, to the G string, open, 2, 3, to the B string, 1, 3. That is your D minor scale. But Maynard sings the 2nd fret, the C sharp note. That is 1 note higher than the 7th note of the minor scale. It's the major 7th. So it's a minor scale with a major 7th. Then we come to the guitar interlude where it's again the same finger pattern, same frets as where we began, but different strings. And we can't make use of the low open string anymore because it's all about the A note. So it's going to be A string, open 10, 12, hammer on, to D10, open A, D9, open A. And here we have a time signature change. Just know that you hang on that last A longer. Then we do open 10, 12, 10, 9, 12. So it's exactly the same as the intro as we were doing it here, but it's on the A and D strings instead. Then the power chords kick in, and luckily we're in drop D. So power chords are really easy. In fact, the first one is just the open strings, D, A, D, the dad strings. Then the 3rd fret, then 5, 3, then 3, 5, 5, followed by a very similar thing to what we've been doing. Open 3, 5 on the low string, and ending on A3. O, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 5. And the last time that happens, the bass does something extra fancy, and you can do it too. It's going to be, instead of the first 5 we encounter, meaning that 5 of 5, 3, we're going to go 0, 3, 5 really quick as a hammer on, and you can do it as the whole power chords if you want, since we're in drop D. If you like. And I think the last aspect I really want to glom onto is the chill breakdown. I think this would be a great moment. At a campfire, we're going to have the D string, 14, 17, 14, 19, 12, 14, 10, 12, 10, 12. Plus, we're going to pluck the open A string 2 times in between all of the notes, except for the last 3, it's only going to be 1 time. So, 14, bum bum, 17, 14, 19, 12, 14, 10, and here it is, 12 bum, 10 bum, 12 bum, and then you repeat. Repeat. There's one more thing. Then singing, of course, comes in there, and you can keep doing that, but then when the chords hit, it's going to be F. I'm going to play F with a C in the bass just to have more F-ness in there. So, baby F plus, ring finger on A3, put your pinky finger on D3, to C, to G. We can't really do G normal because we've got this string doing the wrong thing. So it's 5-string G, just mute your now D string, and A minor. And you can just let the A minor ring out before you do it again. F, C, G, A minor, but the last time it's going to end on D minor instead of A minor. Here we go. Of course, you can strum your whole guitar because we're in drop D. And those are all the aspects of Schism that tickled my fancy. Again, the object here wasn't to be able to play through with the whole track note for beat for beat. That would take weeks, weeks and weeks of practice. The object here was to show you a bunch of things that you can put together to make your Campfire Schism. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.